Doge and OMB also found that there was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza. That is a preposterous waste of taxpayer money. So that's what this...
Do you think they tried to choose the dumbest people? Especially the ones that they just put in front of the press and everything? Ma'am, who wrote your talking points? That was insane. That was insane. And you know what else? They're chewing on the condoms because they can't afford gum. Like, just the most insane, blurted out bullshit I've ever heard in my life. And look, love me or hate me, I'm 28 years old, okay? She's 27. Let that sink in. Like, how do you not know anything about politics and policy, let alone the executive orders, while you're being the spokesperson for the White House, running cover for them? I mean, look, guys, you just apply to that job you think you're not qualified for, because the presidential cabinet is full of them. Like, who cares about qualifications? Let's all play pretend. But then again, that job posting is probably not real.
Everything he said is 100% accurate. 100% accurate. I will add to this that, no, there wasn't $50 million about ready to be spent on condoms for Gaza. That's actually a bullshit debunked story. That's not true. There's no evidence of that whatsoever. There is evidence of a worldwide organization that we are also part of that provides condoms for nations in Africa to prevent the spread of AIDS. And there is a town in a nation, an African nation that is named Gaza that gets condoms. And that's where we believe the disconnect is coming from. Is the people who work in the Trump administration are too fucking stupid to understand the difference between like Gaza, Ethiopia, and Gaza in Palestine. Which, I mean, would that honestly surprise us? No, it wouldn't. The Trump administration the first time around was filled with the dumbest motherfuckers that we could possibly fill those roles with. And then this time around, Trump went, hold my beer. And as far as qualifications go, my friend there was talking about qualifications for a job. He was telling you, just go ahead and apply for that job that you think you're not qualified for, because, you know, we live in a world where even the folks that fill out the White House positions are grotesquely unqualified for their positions. To be a press secretary for Donald Trump, with the exception of course, a couple of the press secretaries that we saw the first time around, like Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and the very first one, Sean Spicer. To be one of those people in the Trump orbit, your qualifications are what you look like. That was her qualification, right? She's blonde, she's white. That's all that Trump cares about. Go give me a good-looking blonde woman to throw out there. Who gives a fuck if she knows what the hell she's talking about? As long as she's willing to regurgitate whatever bullshit I put in front of her, she's qualified.